up, y'all? It is Tuesday. What's today? March 27th or 28th? It's Tuesday, end of March. Welcome to the vlog. You guys are gonna come along with me today. We got some things to do. Right now I am on my way to get some blood work done because I haven't had my blood work done since the summertime, and there were a couple of things that were looking a little wonky, suspicious. So I'm just going in today to check to make sure everything is good. This is a huge thing that you should be doing, especially if you are a athlete competing in bodybuilding competitions. We got to know what's going on the inside, because a lot of people assume that because we look healthy on the outside, you can be shredded, you can have muscles, you can have body goals, you can be that girl, all of the above. However, what you like on the outside isn't a true representation of what is going on the inside. So I'm gonna go do that really quickly, chiropractor, run some errands, and then we're gonna do some meal prepping, y'all, because we are getting to that point in prep where we about to start really crunching, getting a little bit aggressive, if you will. So my fats are down to 20 grams of fat a day, and y'all know when those fats come down, well, I know for me in particularly, when my fats get dropped like that, that's when I start to see some changes. So let's go ahead and get that going. All right, blood work is done, and I'm so excited because I have not had my coffee yet. First world problems, right? So it is 9:37. Typically, I've had my coffee already at 7:15. So when I woke up, I was like, oh, I should have scheduled it earlier so that way I could have had my coffee, but it's fine. We're fine. It's not that serious. So it's just, you know, the ritual, the routine. Gotta start the morning with coffee. All right, let's go. All right, so we're going into this Target, and we're sticking to the list. All right, we're not deviating, we're not getting sidetracked. We're not going to let the devil distract us, because y'all know how it is. You go into Target for one thing and you walk out 200 bucks later. Not today, Satan. Lotion. Listen, okay, Target, come through. What? Got a little braiding hair, a little ponytail. First of all, I love Dove and I love Target, just like the inclusivity of it all. I did not have this as a child. This is amazing. And this is what I mean by distractions. This right here. Two of my favorite things, vanilla and bourbon. This smells delightful. It's a hair and body mist. But these little fragrances right here. Oh, and it's a EDP. Yes. All right. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So this looks right up my alley. However, the way my fats are set up right now, yeah, 7 grams of fat, can't do it. But put that on the list for later. The best oats in the world. You're welcome. Good and Gather, Target brand. Quick oats, so bomb. Also, currently obsessed with these. I like the peach vibe. That one's good too. So bomb. Yes, yes, yes. This is the one I like. The peach vibe Celsius. So good. This is my little midday pick-me-up because I'm starting to feel a little bit tired like halfway through the workday. So good. And before workouts. Ooh, I haven't seen that one. Apple pear. I bet that's good. All right, stuck to my list. Got my lotion, rice cakes. These obviously aren't for me. That's for something else. Mustard, oats, chicken broth, taco seasoning. I'm proud of myself. We stuck to the list. Well, we ain't out of here just yet, but the plan still remains. Stick to the list. Don't let the devil get you, because the spirit is weak. The flesh is even weaker. Forgot. Shredded lettuce. Need that. We made it out of Target alive with our coins, okay? much was my bill? 34 something. What? That is amazing for Target. I don't know about y'all, but I love Target. So if this is TMI, then you have no business being on my channel, because I just say whatever. And I was talking to Lauren, my bestie, and I was like, yo, like, I don't know what it is about Target, but whenever I go in there, I always need to take a shit, like, faithfully. And she said, you know why that is? It's because whenever you go in there, your body is relaxed. And I thought about it, and I was like, yo, that's true. Like, my body is relaxed. I'm calm, the cortisol comes down, I'm happy, because Target is just a vibe. Like, genius marketing. And Starbucks is great at this as well. Like, people don't go to Starbucks because the coffee's good. The coffee ain't that good, okay? There, I said it. People go for the vibe, the ambiance, the culture that they have created. Genius marketing. If you are starting a business, or, you know, you have a business, you're a small business owner like myself, like, pay attention to the culture of your business, the vibe of your business, because that is what brings people in. That's something that I'm very intentional with Amberp Beauty when I'm working and I'm glamming competitors. Like, all the way down to, like, when they come to my room, I make sure my room is clean. Like, if I can, I'll light a candle. I always have very cool, calm, vibey music. Like, all of those things make a difference. Target, their whole ambiance, the vibe, like, I mean, you can get your clothes there, you get your toiletries, you get a little makeup, little hair, home decor, cleaning, just like everything. And then the way that they have just completely revamped it. I didn't go to the one that's closest to my house. I went to the one that was closest to where I got my blood work at, but the one that's closest to my house is actually in the city, and that one has an Ulta inside of it. Bitch, let me tell you, that right there, knowing that I can do like a one-hitter quitter. If I need to go to Target and Ulta, I can just go to that one and get everything done. It's just, it's a vibe. It's cool. But why? I don't even know why I was saying all that. Oh, okay. I grabbed my phone because, well, first of all, I need to transfer some money because, you know, finances, hello, trying to be mindful. And then I also need to check into my chiropractor, because you can check in prior to getting there and not have to wait. I need to get some body work done. That's what I was getting to, body work. I have not seen my girl Erica in a minute. I just got an email from her yesterday stating that she has relocated. So she was already like in the Dilworth area of Charlotte, so now she's like more so like in the city. Well, Dilworth is a city, but she's just more uptown. So I don't care where that girl go, because I'm a follow. Like, that's how I am. If you're providing a service for me, what the what? Damn it. Chiropractor is not open until 3 today. I completely forgot. All right, then, so scratch that. We're just gonna go on Thursday. I'm not going today because I got content to film, things to do. Yeah, body work. I have got to get some body work done because the body is tight. The body is tight. Let me get on. Okay, Costco. I hate Costco. Can we talk about that for a moment? Like, I don't know what it is. It's just my patience for Costco. It's always packed to the brim. There's always people that are just kind of like moseying along, not paying attention. Like, it stresses me out. So if I go to Costco, I prefer to go during the weekdays in the morning. A lot of the times in the past, I'd always get caught up and low, and I would always have to go on Sunday. And Sunday is a madhouse. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm gonna head off to Costco. So of course I left my camera in the car, and I've got the most raggedy car. Okay, gotta love that for me. Alright, sweet potatoes. The thing about Costco is sometimes some things they have and some things they don't. So I need a bunch of sweet potatoes because my dog eats sweet potatoes as well. Alright, now next on the list, eggs. So I struggle with eggs. Whenever I eat them, they make my stomach hurt like real bad, like the eggs don't count. However, I notice when I do the boiled, it doesn't bother me. So I'm switching out my protein sources for this week. It's simply because I've been eating the same thing. So we're going to do probably boiled eggs just for a couple of days, and then take it out. I don't know why. Why are all of these eggs broken? What is happening? Let's see. Okay, leaving Costco. I am not coming out of my house anymore today until it is time to go to the gym. Where did I park? One thing about me, I will forget where I park. I tend to always park in the same areas because I frequent the same place on a regular basis. All good. I found it. All right. Okay, what we got? Laundry detergent, shrimp, because I'm eating a ton of it. No fat, sweet potatoes, carb balance. These are great when your carbs are low. Eggs, and then fresh flowers because we just need fresh flowers. You know what I find interesting, y'all? The way people will stare at you for like, what? So this is why I hate coming to Costco. This is why I hate coming to freaking Costco. Y'all driving or not? Like, what's good? It ain't hard. Not her and the nerve to try to back in. If you can't, then don't. This is not the place to be trying to pull stunts. Okay, like vlogging in public is a trip because the way people will stare at you, I'm just kind of like, okay, it's okay. You want to take a glance, all right, cool. But to just glare and stare to the point where it's uncomfortable. So what I did was, the lady, she was just staring at me. So I said, hey, what's up? How you doing? And she was like, oh, hi. I was like, yeah. Like, if you gonna stare at me, at least speak to me. That's just how I am. That happens to me in the gym sometimes as well. Like, if I notice you are actively staring at me, I'm gonna hit you with one of these. Because that's the least you could do. But anywho, I'm like, mind your business. Like, I'm not getting you on camera. I'm tending my black ass business, doing my own thing. Like, relax. Oh shoot, I forgot. I need to go find something to wear for so I'm judging a pageant, which is really cute. So in Fort Mill, South Carolina, they have the strawberry festival. So they have like the little girls, and they have the teens, and they have the older women. One of my clients who I absolutely love and adore, shout out to Danielle, I did her hair and makeup for it when she won it back in, was it 2 years or so ago, and she did incredible. And so now she's the head of it, and so I'm on the judging panel. I was just kind of like, I am not really qualified for this, but she told me that I indeed was, because I compete on stage. Like, bodybuilding isn't a pageant per se, but basically it's a muscle beauty pageant. So in the grand scheme of things, yes, very similar. So I need to go find something to wear for that, because I got nothing. And I have an idea of what I want to wear. Well, first I'm gonna check at work, because hello, employee discount, you know. But I know what I want to wear. I kind of have an idea of how I want to look. So that's something that I've really been big into recently. And I think it's just because of me just transitioning from not being into the salon. And now I'm just comfortable with my new work situation, new career. I told you guys I run 3 cosmetics counters at a department store. So, you know, I still dress the same, but now I don't have to really buy as much fast fashion anymore, just simply because, like, before in salon, I knew eventually at some point hair color would get on it. So therefore, I didn't want to invest too much in my clothing, but now I'm willing to invest in more quality pieces, things that last longer. So I've been putting together a little capsule wardrobe. Now, I ain't a fashion girly, okay? I'm not a fashion girly. I don't follow the trends. I wear what looks good on me. That's what I wear. So, and it has always been just a little bit of a trip trying to find, you know, clothing that fits me properly. Just, I mean, when you're tall, you already know, trying to find pants is tricky. Thankfully these days, what is happening? What's going on? Hold on, the road to get to my house is blocked off. So I'm trying to figure out where do I need to go. Okay. There's a there's a lot happening today, fam. We got a lot happening today. Okay, so trying to find clothes, you know, it's always a little bit tricky, but we've evolved. I can find pants long enough, but now what's happening is due to prep, I'm kind of in that awkward phase where I'm at right now, like my regular clothes are still fitting, but I'm realizing they're starting to get a little big. And something that I don't do is I don't buy clothes specifically for prep. I just don't do that because in my mind, it's a waste because I know I'm not going to be that size for a long period of time, nor do I desire to be that size for a long period of time. I've talked about it before, but I am not someone that's hooked on the shreds, that's addicted to the shreds. Like that doesn't do anything for me from a confidence perspective because first of all, I'm secure. I know a lot of it does come from insecurity, but I'm a very secure human being and I know how I feel. Once I start getting to that 140 threshold, I don't feel that great. I don't feel that great. That's when we're entering the darkness. I can hang like around 142, 145. I'm like, all right, yep, this is, you know, I can maintain it. It takes work to maintain it, but I can maintain it. But once we start hitting 139, baby, all bets are off. And I'm just kind of like, can we just hurry up, get stage lean so I can reverse because I don't like feeling like this. I don't like how it feels. I damn sure don't like how I look. I'm like, especially like in my face and stuff. I'm like, nah, I don't. Thankfully, I don't feel like I get crazy diet face. Like my face definitely does get slimmer, but I'm just not someone that gets addicted and hooked to that very, very lean look because in my clothes, I look sad. It looks sad. Oh, see, this is the thing about living in the city. Woo! I miss living on the outskirts of Charlotte sometimes, y'all, because I live like right smack dab in the center of the city. Like downtown is literally right there. Anywho, in my clothes, it looks sad. I only look good in a bikini with a tan on stage. That's just what it is. So I said all that to say, don't nobody be buying a whole nother set of clothes to be wearing when they're lean because I'm not trying to live there forever. So, all right, turning into the neighborhood. See y'all in a bit. You guys, I have hit a wall. I came home, undid the groceries, ate a meal. I've been cleaning my bedroom because I am the type of person where if my space is not clean, I cannot function. It sends me into a spiral. I've explained this to my family several times. Unfortunately, sometimes family, you know, they don't be listening. My mom and Lo, I just, say a prayer for me. However, working on my bedroom, did the baseboards, pulled the boys' bedding off their beds. Yes, my boys have their own beds. They have one bed on one side and then one bed on the other. Cleaned their bedding. I brought in my little table and chair from my old salon studio. So like I have like a little reading nook place to just kind of hang out in here. And then of course laundry. But I still have more content to film. Still need to meal prep. And I'm tired, so I'm gonna have to hit up some caffeine. Because this content's got to get filmed today. So that way Thursday can just be an editing day. I'll show you my little nook. See, very, very simple. These are in my salon studio, and then I have a little mirror that I might stick above it as well. So yeah, coming along. I've been having a hard time just like making this place a home because we moved out of our house and it was kind of like a bittersweet moment, but now we're just kind of like, okay, we've been looking at the market and the market, it's not it right now, so we're just kind of like, you know what, we're just gonna stay here for another year and not stress ourselves out because why not? Why rush the process, you know? So I'm going to should I nap for an hour? Maybe I should nap for an hour, wake up, film my content, and then go to the gym. I might do that. We'll see. All right, beautiful people. It is Thursday, March 30th. I hit a wall on Tuesday. I sat down. I was supposed to do a little meal prepping for the vlog. Sat down because I was cleaning my bedroom and I was just kind of like, I need to sit for a second. Woke up, it was 2 hours later. So, we gonna get on with it. I have been feeling exhausted, just tired, energy gone. Yesterday was the worst lift I've had this prep so far. Like, my strength was just like, ugh. I was like, okay, I have got to be leaning out because I could feel every bit of it. Last Thursday, I was 148.2. Just got on the scale, we're 145. So that explains why I have just been feeling like, what the hell's going on? So right now I am getting ready to do a little bit, well, not a little bit, I need to check in, do my photos, but I also am going to do a little bit of some posing. So I'll try my best to show you that. It's kind of hard to get the angle right with my vlogging camera, so I might have to do it with my phone. Okay, I hope this is an okay angle. All right, I'm just gonna go through my posing a little bit. I already got my photos for my check-in. So the best way I feel to do your check-ins are do the video. Of course, use the back-facing camera. You can set it up, press record. The reason why I say do it this way is because you're not having to press a button or put it up with the timer and then run to get into your place. And then also keep in mind that when your stage photos are taken anyway, it's in the midst of you actually posing and doing your posing routine, all right? And then probably like my biggest posing tip, it is okay to admire others posing, you know what I mean? However, do not try to pose like someone else because you're going to look silly. I see this a lot right now with the wellness girls where just because Francielli is doing something, everyone else is like, oh, let me pose like that. You not her. So you can try to imitate her. I just think it looks silly. Pose like you. Do what feels right for you. Figure out your own posing personality. Some people are more sassy, some are bubbly, some are sexy. I am none of those things. I am not a sexy girl. That's not my personality. I have more of a cool girl vibe. I'm just chilling. I'm not doing too much. I'm doing just enough. That's me. That's true to my personality. So biggest posing advice, yes, draw inspiration from others, but at the end of the day, make sure it's like you, all right? So, and then also, a fun fact about me, I don't know if you guys realize this, I don't have the smallest waist. Oops. I just don't. When I first got into bodybuilding, when I had my old coach, like my training, how it was programmed, did not help my waist. Like, I am someone who is just genetically more abbier anyway. So that's just from my, 5 years of competitive cheer and then 7 years of coaching gymnastics. So all that time of just lifting and whatnot. So that's why I just genetically don't have a smaller waist. However, something that I did that made a huge difference for me was like, I'm not doing a bunch of ab training because I don't like the way my abs are, my structure, they protrude out, so I'll get kind of bulky, so I don't want that. And then wearing a weight training belt. I used a Chic one, extra small. I've been using that for the past, 2.5 years, and it's been great. And then, of course, posing. You can cheat it. So if you don't have the smallest waist, like, don't feel discouraged. It's just going to be all in the matter of your posing. So for me, my best pose from the front, and I think my front pose is the most solid, I can kind of hide the fact that I don't have the smallest waist. So what I'm working on is actually cleaning up my transition from the back. I don't know. I just feel like I need to change it. Here's how it was before. I can't even remember. I'd come here. Yeah. I'd come here. Go this way. This is what I'm going to change it to. So I'm here. I'm just going to step back instead of stepping forward and then turn. I just feel like that looks more cleaner. So here we go. And also, like, to warm up, I always like to just kind of walk a little bit. I feel like the walk is something that's very forgotten, and your walk is your walk as well. And also, don't forget, you want to make sure you're practicing walking to the back as well, because hopefully you're in that first call out. And so if you're in that first call out, whoops, they're going to have you walk to the back. So don't forget that as well, all right? So I'm just going to run through one time. Okay, I'm tired. Whew. Okay, so I am going to go downstairs and have my coffee. Gonna let you guys know what Jordan says. I already know we're not gonna make any changes because I went from 148.6 to 145. No changes are necessary. And that's the thing, something else you gotta keep in mind. Just because your coach doesn't make any changes, it doesn't mean that anything is wrong. Just because your coach is making changes doesn't mean that anything is wrong. It's just kind of like the goal is to figure out what's going to create that stimulus and ride that out until it stops. So we're going to probably ride out these current macros and cardio until we come up against a stall, because a 3-pound drop is a hell of a lot. So once she responds to my check-in, I'll let you guys know what she said. Whew, okay, I am cleaning up my kitchen because if my space is not clean, I cannot function properly. Like, I've got a lot of content that I need to film today, and then I've got errands, I need to do some meal prepping. So I'm like, you know what, let me just go ahead and just clean so that way I don't cuss my family out. So I can't remember if I had mentioned this in the video yet, but I was talking to Alexis the other day, and I was just telling her how, like, I was feeling kind of like a punk because I've been in prep for a little over a month now, but it's true what they say. Every prep is definitely different, and I was just kind of hard on myself because in my mind, I'm just kind of like, I was really hard on myself because in my mind, this is just going off of past preps, I feel it's too early to have the prep feels that I do right now. However, every prep is different. And because we got a little aggressive, not a little aggressive, we got aggressive because we're on a timeline and we understand the conditioning that I need to bring. So when I look at it that way, it's kind of making sense as to why I was feeling the way that I did. Because yes, we choose this. This is optional. This is a luxury sport. The fact that we're even able to do this is amazing. And for me, feeling so shitty so soon, it just kind of made me think, shut up. Don't bitch. Stop complaining. And it's not a matter of bitching or complaining. It's just that I'm so self-aware of my emotions, my thoughts, my feelings. I'm aware of what my physique looks like. I'm aware of the type of physique that I need to bring. And so I was just being really hard on myself, basically telling myself that my feelings aren't justified because I just started prep. But after getting on the scale this morning and having a 3-pound drop made it very clear that nope, your feelings were spot on. You weren't just complaining. You felt like trash because you literally dropped 3 pounds in a week. So, how to manage prep feels, you guys? It's hard. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I am finally at a place where I understand my body, and that's something that you're not gonna get your first prep, your second prep. Like, it takes some time to get that prep maturity, if you will. And of course, I love that there's so much information out here available to us, like so many resources. Alexis and I feel our resource is the best, the Girl Gainz podcast. Check that out. But you have to keep in mind that nothing that anyone says is a blanket statement. what might work for someone probably won't work for another person, or something that you think wouldn't work because when you look at it scientifically, it doesn't make sense. But in the bodybuilding realm, we don't understand why it works. It just does, and we do it, you know? So you kind of have to understand yourself, understand all the knowledge, and just take your time and really pay attention to you. So yeah, that's it. Still waiting for Jay to respond. I'm sure she'll respond here in a moment, but I just wanted to share those thoughts with you in case you are someone and you're just, you know, you're feeling it and you're kind of being hard on yourself. Let go and let God. And my stress management, we gotta talk about that. My stress management has just come down dramatically because I literally told myself, your will, God, not mine. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm just here. Let's see what happens next.